But how does Colorado win this game? Well, first things first, you notice how Noah Fafita's been struggling this year. I believe he's only got 8 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. You got to keep that trend going. Here's the good news about Fafita. He's been struggling. Here's the bad news. He's due for a breakout game. Woo! Man, oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for the Colorado Buffaloes led by Coach Prime versus Arizona preview. I hope each and every single one of you had a great week. Hope all of you having a great Thursday. If not, hope this video can make it a little bit better. You know what we're about to do. We're not going to beat around the bush. Not going to do any of that. I don't got time to waste. You don't got time to waste either. We're going to preview the game. It's as simple as that. As we all know, Colorado's coming off of, and I know this may sound kind of weird, a good loss, in my humble opinion, against Kansas State. I thought they played a really good ball game. Kansas State, for the most part, has been one of the better teams in the Big 12 for quite a while now, and let's not forget, I know everybody's somewhat thrown this in the back of their memory, but Colorado is still rebuilding. This is a team and program that won one football game 2 years ago. So for them to already be competing with guys like Kansas State, I think it says a lot about Coach Prime and what he's done at that school. And I know programs like Alabama, Georgia, Ohio State, Michigan, Texas, Oklahoma, so on the Blue Bloods, they don't do moral victories. But with Colorado, yeah, you got to take some more victories, especially when you're rebuilding. And what happened against K-State, if I was a Colorado fan, I am not, I'd be feeling really good about my team and program. And what was so weird about that game is it didn't feel like Colorado was playing out of their minds, and it kind of felt like they was playing their C-plus game, and you look up, they're winning 28-24 in the fourth quarter. They got the pick six on Avery Johnson. Shadur Sanders punched it in, and that lead didn't last too long because the defense, well, they gave up a couple chunk plays, and just like that, K-State's back up 31-28, and they get a stop on 4th and 5. Ball game over. And oh yeah, I can't forget to mention, their star player, one of the best players in the nation, Travis Hunter, he got hurt, so he didn't even play a majority of the game. Jimmy Horn Jr. also went down with an injury, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, another key player got hurt, but I'm drawing a blank. Some of you may have or may not see my live reaction to this game. I still believe Colorado's a pretty good football team, and they're playing some good football. I say all that to say this. Their counterpart in this matchup, there's on Wildcats, not so much. They have been a huge disappointment this season, and Noah Fafita, their quarterback, he's been even more disappointing. Fafita was setting college football on fire last year, and this year, it's just night and day difference. He looks awful. Okay, maybe me saying he looks awful, maybe over-exaggerating, but I'll just say he looks bad. I've been praising Colorado the past couple weeks. Well, Arizona, it's the opposite. They haven't looked very good at all. They look slightly below average. In the last 2 games, their star quarterback, or what was supposed to be their star quarterback, Noah Fafita, I don't know if I can call him a star anymore, he's had 5 interceptions. They've lost their past 2 games to BYU, got blown out in that one, and then they lost to Tech. And about a month ago, if you do want to look at a common opponent, they got completely destroyed by K-State 31-7. I know my Colorado fans probably don't know a lot about Arizona, but I'll sum it up to you real short. They're not good on offense, and they're not good on defense. That's it. They're okay. They're going to make some great plays like any other team out there, but nothing special. Whereas on the flip side, Colorado, I think they have a good offense. I wouldn't call them great. They have a good offense, and now we'll give them average defense. I think that's fair. When I say average, you also got to understand there's what is it now, like 150-something teams in college football, so that means average is like 75. And me saying Colorado's defense is average, that's at best. They're still, all in all, slightly below average. But guess what? Here's the good news. That's all they need to be. When you got Shadur Sanders, Travis Hunter, Jimmy Horn Jr., Will Shepard, a couple of guys on that offense, you don't need some prime-time insane defense. And I think Coach Prime has the same mentality. Defense, just keep us in the ball game. Make a couple of plays. That's all we're asking. And Colorado's defense from time to time will make a couple big plays. And I'll tell you what, although the secondary is extremely weak, they got a lot of problems there, that front seven, especially the D-line, they have really stood out to me. And it goes back to why I stated I was wrong about Colorado, and I think they're a good team now. The D-line and O-line, unlike last year, are not getting bullied anymore. I ain't trying to tell you they got a top 5 O-line and top 10 D-line. Absolutely not. But that O-line last year was unbearable to watch. It was pathetic. I couldn't even watch it. It'd be to the point in the second half, Shadur Sanders was getting hit so much, I was like, yeah, I got to watch something now. I genuinely felt bad for him. But this year, although he still got some pressure in his face, the O-line has held up at times. But how does Colorado win this game? Well, first things first, you notice how Noah Fafita's been struggling this year. I believe he's only got 8 touchdowns to 9 interceptions. You got to keep that trend going. Here's the good news about Fafita. He's been struggling. Here's the bad news. He's due for a breakout game. That would concern me a little bit if I'm a Colorado fan, because it's like Steph Curry when he has 5 straight bad games and you play him the 6th game. You're sitting there going, crap. He's about to catch fire in this one, ain't he? He's due to have a good one. Same thing here with Fafita. He played out of his mind last year. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes out here and he's something like 30 for 40, 400 passing yards, and 5 touchdowns to only 1 interception. I'm not predicting that to happen. I'm just saying I wouldn't be shocked if it did. You don't need to shut out Fafita. He's going to make some good plays, but you just need to contain him. The magic number for me in this ballgame is 30. If that Colorado defense can hold Arizona to only 30 points, they'll be in good shape, or 30 points or fewer. The reason I say that is because this Arizona defense is not so hot, and I think they're going to have a hard time trying to stop Shadur Sanders. And I believe, unless I'm highly mistaken, I did see a report today, Travis Hunter will be giving it a go. I could double check just so I could provide you guys with some valuable content and information. So let me do that real quick. Okay, I just found it. Yeah, Travis Hunter, he is playing, and also Jimmy Horn Jr. is giving it a go as well. Good luck. That's all I got to say to the Arizona defense. Good luck. You're going to need it. And the offense, you do not want to throw his way. We'll be interested to see how limited he is. I don't expect him to play every single play, especially coming off of that injury. I don't even know what the line is for this game. Colorado, if I had to guess, is probably... No, they're probably not favored. Hold on. Where is it at? Hold on. Okay, I got it right here. Arizona, wow, they're favored by 2.5 points. This is a 3 p.m. kickoff. That's a little weird kickoff time on Saturday. That's odd. I'm trying to sit here and figure out, why would Arizona be favored 2.5 points? Doesn't make sense to me. Although your boy Matt is not a betting man. If I were, I'd be eating that line up. I'm just trying to sit here and figure out, what is Arizona better at than Colorado? I guess running the ball, but I'm sorry. Okay, Matt Lockett, I'm sorry. But I don't know if I can say this with a straight face. Is that saying much? Who's not better at running the football than Colorado? I'm sorry. Colorado has to be the worst rushing team I've seen in years. Listen to how bad this is. Their leading rusher on the season. They've played 6 games. That's 127 yards. Like I was saying, sure, they're better at running the ball than Colorado, but who isn't? Outside of that, you could say McMillan, their star wide receiver. Oh, they may have an edge there, but just like Lee Corso says, not so fast, my friend. You know why, right? Colorado has Travis Hunter. Quarterback play, you don't have the edge there, and then Arizona's defense is pretty bad. Last year, I enjoyed watching this Colorado football team for one reason only: entertainment. This year, still entertaining. I like watching them from that standpoint. But I also enjoy watching them because they play some good football. However, with that being said, I am concerned about the defense. Just that secondary, they looked really weak against K-State. When DJ Giddens got to that front line, it was barbecue chicken from that point on. Middle linebackers didn't help out too much, and neither did secondary. Shiloh Sanders, too. You know we're going to talk about him. Much love and respect to Shiloh. He's my guy and all, but he's got to play better. I mean, there's just no sugarcoating it, and I'm trying to sugarcoat it. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. He's coming back from the injury. But if you're hurt, don't play. My granddad always told me, even if you're banged up, if you're playing, you can't use the injury excuse, because obviously you're not hurting too bad, or else you wouldn't be out there. Same thing with Shiloh. If you're not up to game speed and you're hurting that bad, just let somebody else go out there, because by playing like he was playing last week, you're actually hurting the team. You're not helping them. This isn't high school football. You don't got to tough it out because your backup is literally a future DoorDash driver. No. These are D1 football players. Your backup can play. All in all, I think Colorado has got to score more than 30 points to win this game. And I think they're going to do it. Give me the Colorado Buffaloes pulling this one out. 38-31. A nice little high-scoring affair, never hurt anybody. And yeah, that's a prediction. So not much more to be said. I'm curious, though. Let me know your thoughts on this game down below. But